Shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. Both good from the line that time. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
The Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
A fundamental footwork and boxing out there that allowed him to rip that ball right off the rim.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. Free throw's good from Maxey.
At the line for your Sixers.
So he gets them both. 5 ticks left in the third quarter here. Here's Levine. Oh, Levine! Pretty.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Joel Embiid. Kelly Oubre out there with Eric Gordon. Then it's Maxey, and it's George in a shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Right side Oubre. Shot clock at 5. And then Embiid with the dunk.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
And so here's Sacramento. Pass to Sabonis. This one for 3. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And here's Embiid. Floats one. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got 8 rebounds in the game. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Ooh, the soft touch of Levine knocking down the 3.
Yeah, this is an unbelievable performance from Levine. His offensive skill set is amazing.
Maxey finds Gordon. Embiid with it. Fires the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Embiid's got 5 points now this quarter.
You remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Sabonis outside. And another Sacramento 3.
Well, that's a bonus right there to have DeMontes step out and shoot the 3 and stretch out the defense.
George against Levine. Now here's George. Not a lot of room. Inside. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Levine challenging. Woo! And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Stands. Shooting for Sacramento.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And Philadelphia making a change here. Drummond's checked in. George against Levine. Pass to Embiid. Here's George. Shot clock at 6. Back to Embiid. Oh, Embiid imposing his will.
And one thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the moment.
Maxey against Fultz. Out to the wing. Sabonis in the post. Over Embiid. Drummond grabs the miss.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
George's shot is off. The Kings trailing. Here's Valanciunas. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Drummond. Here's George. And George with the jam.
That's why you turn to Paul George. These moments are for PG.
Murray with it. Oubre picks him up. Here's Fultz. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
We'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And the jam by George.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Zach LaVine.
The length and the athleticism combination of Paul George is very hard to guard.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. On the wing, LaVine. George defending. Here's Murray. And no good. The dry spell continues. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers.
That's his second personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
At the line for your Sixers.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. LaVine passes to Valanciunas. Good work defensively by Drummond. Outside Maxey. And there's the drive, and the layup is good off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 12. Pass to Valanciunas. It's stolen by Drummond. Left side Maxey. The baseline Jay. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good by Drummond.
And Drummond can sit on that weak side block or in front of the rim and just be a tough guy to move out from the lane. He'll get those offensive rebounds.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Man, you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
The first one falls.
At the line for your Sixers.
Both free throws good from Maxey. And out of bounds, Sacramento will have it.
Sacramento ball.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Liddell has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Oh, who say does that?
Hello, basketball fans. You've got... Greg, we're sure to see a lot of quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Kelly Oubre out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Gordon. And it's George in at the point.
And you love the way that PG can get you a bucket on and off the ball. That versatility speaks volumes.
They get it back, and Lillard kicks to Antetokounmpo. The three. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Giannis.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Embiid in the corner. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Guys over 7 foot like Embiid, they are not supposed to do that.
George against Giannis. Here's Lopez. Shoots over Embiid. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Portis, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo after the miss from Tyrese Maxey. The rebound by Paul George. The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Oubre outside. And the 76ers get it back. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Inside, here's Lopez. And the layup's good off the glass.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Embiid in the corner. Another miss by Philadelphia. We'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with head coach Doc Rivers. What's the news, David?
And their biggest concern, of course, it's figuring out a way to guard Joel Embiid. Coach said Embiid presents all types of issues. He can post you up, knock down the three. We'll have to send multiple bodies at Embiid to keep him in check. We'll see how they try to defend him. It won't be straight up. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo swings it in.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Sinks the triple.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
The defensive instincts of Embiid, his focus and commitment on this end is impressive.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Giannis. That's it. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive enforcement.
George with no one around. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. George has got 7.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Maxey kicks to Embiid. Kicks it out to Maxey. And the 3 off target. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 2. Hands it from downtown.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
And a deep 3 from Prince. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Maxey on the wing. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Maxey's got his second basket.
Now that's confidence right there. This is when you know Maxey is feeling it.
Lillard against George. The kick out to Lopez. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. He's got 6.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Pass to Lillard. And Embiid with the block. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for Philadelphia. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, we've got Oubre, Tyrese Maxey out there with Paul George. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Gordon in at the 3 spot.
And I love it when Lopez attacks inside. Even with contact, he can find a way to score.
And here's George for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. George has got 10 points.
The backcourt today as good as it gets. And they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
To the paint. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Sims is checked in.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it. And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they'd love to run. Embiid kicks to Maxey. Oubre passes to Maxey. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Embiid punches it down.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to, just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. And it's Lillard missing. The 76ers leading by 6.
And guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
Going inside, count the basket. Sims has got his first points in this one.
There's so little ego in Giannis's game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
Assertive move by Embiid. The Bucks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And to Tacumbo. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Embiid.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19. Oh, man, he'd love to have that one over.
Bucks trail by 7. Lillard with it. Maxey covering. Maxey against Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Rocket 6. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
George dishes to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Antetokounmpo passes to Sims. Giannis up top. 9 points in the game so far. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. Pass to Gordon. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Back to Oubre. From deep. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Maxey on the wing. He's got 13, and the shot is good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
A shot by Sims, no good. Gordon with no one around. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Now, this is how you finish a first half, sending them to the line with a statement shot from 3-point range.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
We've got Damian Lillard. Torian Prince is out there with Bobby Portis. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Sims in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Oubre pulls it in.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
Pass to Gordon. Oubre with it. Right side Maxey. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Milwaukee ball.
Bucks trail by 18. Giannis inside. Covered by Oubre. Off target at the rim. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Maxey's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is why so many, including myself, are excited about Maxey's future, showing how phenomenal of a scorer he can be.
Giannis dishes to Sims. Another shot. And he converts the layup.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
George against Giannis. A baseline J. And George kicks to Maxey. George with the ball. Sims there. Bricks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. Prince finds Giannis. Walk up 2 there. Giannis has got 13.
Every aspect of Giannis' game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Outside, George. To the inside. And Maxey with the basket on the assist by George. 22 points for Tyrese Maxey.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career, but he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest to chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. The shot by Antetokounmpo, nobody around. That three off the mark. Philadelphia leading by 20. Maxey with it. Lillard picks him up. Giannis against Oubre. Pass to George. And it's Paul George with the finish.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Now here's Giannis. 13 points in the game. Outside Portis. Back to Antetokounmpo. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
And so here is Philadelphia. They have a 19-point lead. Pass to Embiid. Lets it fly from 18. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Prince with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And a wide-open look for Portis. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
A nice shot by George.
And we know George can score from all 3 levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
Inside, here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
George with the ball. Puts up a deep 3. And so it's Philadelphia with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be... And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Bucks trail by 19 on the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Gordon out there with Oubre. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's George in at point guard. Philadelphia has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting from the field. 44%, not bad. Pass to Lillard. The Bucks working the ball around. George with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by George. George has got 6 assists in the game. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Philadelphia?
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Prince wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Maxey against Lillard. Oubre, no one around him. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Bucks trail by 17. Sims the pass to Lillard. This one for 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
And that is just too easy for Lillard. A legitimate threat to burn you from the corner.
For 3, Oubre. Embiid. That one's off, still out of sync.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot. Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
From the wing, that falls. Nice speed that time from George.
When we talk about guys 7 feet plus, is Embiid the top shooter? I can't think of anyone that's a little bit better.
Lillard, the pass to Portis. Prince outside. And Portis throws it down.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. George way outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And a deep three from Lillard. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. George has got 4 rebounds in this game. Fires from way outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lillard scanning the floor. Prince against Gordon. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Gordon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And a deep 3 from George. He got it! Goodness. Wow, way outside!
When in doubt, just do something spectacular.
Here's Giannis. Oubre pulls it in. Oubre's got his 5th rebound in this one. George from deep three-point land. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Philadelphia.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Paul George.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Loads it up for Giannis. Pass to Portis. Latre. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. The deep 3 from George. Sims with the rebound. Maxey against Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam. Philadelphia dictating the flow. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. From deep, George. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final. Much appreciated, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analyst, Richard Jefferson.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. With the arm of the thing, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow. Overwhelmed. Oh, Leon has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. It's all! Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson! Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. With the arm of the thing, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Vince has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow. Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Vince has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow. Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Vince has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow. Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Vince has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow. Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Vince has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow. Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow!
4, 7 foot, number 21, Joel.
Greetings and welcome to the NBA. And Grant, having a lengthy bench, so important in the NBA.
It really is. I mean, there's always the risk of guys getting hurt throughout the season. So the teams know the value of having a very deep rotation, and they make the most of their bench, which is smart.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. Yep, count it.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Here's George. Philadelphia, the rebound. Grimes, the pass to George. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Aaron Nesmith picks one up. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he's good on the second. One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, BA, how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court. They make defenses work.
Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Siakam. Now Turner. Stolen by Drummond. Fast break, Philadelphia. George has the open look. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist.
You're asking for trouble now if you let Paul George get room to run. Excellent transition and superb at getting himself in the right position.
Here's Nembhard. Back to Turner. To the paint. Siakam, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Embiid misses.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Nesmith. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
This is a real strength of Siakam's game, the ability to extend possessions and get second chance points on the board.
Pass to Embiid. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Drummond passes to Embiid. Tries again. Drummond with the bucket.
With that size and with that strength, it is such a problem trying to keep Andre Drummond off the offensive glass.
Outside for Halliburton. Back to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Here's George. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
The defense must push Paul George further out. This guy's so adept at finding ways to score inside.
Doris, we've heard Paul George get a lot of praise from the next generation of NBA talent.
We sure have, and it's easy to see why, Brian. This guy is fundamentally sound. He does a little bit of everything, can shoot with range, can get off the bounce. His game is so polished and smooth, worthy of emulation.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. Tyrese Maxey's checked in for the Sixers. Turner passes to Nesmith. There's a screen by Turner. Halliburton outside. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Siakam. Shoots over Embiid. Siakam, no good. The Sixers lead by 4. Maxey passes to George. Back to Maxey. Drummond with the screen. The 3. Pass to George. Lets the 3 fly. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Nembhard, the pass to Nesmith. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here are the Pacers now. 4-point game. Pulls up.
Well, not only is he a tremendous athlete, but Paul George is a terrific positional defender. He just uses that body so well to contest shots.
Knocks down the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
The Pacers again can't hit.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's Maxey. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
Both free throws good from Maxey.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Turner. Shot to stop the run. Rebound by Philadelphia. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. For 3, Maxey. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Maxey's got 5 now.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Or the 76ers at the top of their game, huh?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The kick out to Maxey. They get the rebound. Drummond passes to Oubre. And here is Maxey. 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Crops in the 3. Give him 8.
He deked the defenders there, and they thought Maxey was going to dish to a big, but instead, he kept it and scored.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. He takes it in. And then Turner with the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Kicks it out to Siakam. The 3 ball. He buries it from 3. Siakam's got his second basket of the game.
Well, all you have to do when a teammate has the basketball is beat a target, and Pascal steps into it and lets it go. Nicely done.
George drives in. Pacers trail by 12. The definition of a stretch 5, Doris. Miles Turner. He's led the league in blocks, and he can hit a 3.
It's such a valuable asset for this basketball team. When Turner is on the floor, you've got to be aware of where he is in range, and then Miles is going to protect the rim with the absolute best of them.
And Drummond with the jam.
Wait, how about the quick elevation by Andre Drummond? Doesn't miss an opportunity when it's that easy.
Siakam in the post. Embiid covers. Right side Maxey. Pass to George. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. And with their last victory, this team reached the 50-win mark on the season.
And they should be proud of what they've been able to accomplish. You can't just luck your way into 50 wins. You got to be a good team to reach that feat.
Here's Embiid over to the left wing. Drummond passes to Embiid. Oh, wow! Embiid! So strong!
The control and focus from Embiid. Able to absorb hits from the defense and still finish.
And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes.
Siakam, pass to Nembhard. Back to Siakam. Turner in the high post. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
The offensive rebound. Drummond passes to Maxey. 5 on the clock. Oh, stolen by Turner. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. There's Nesmith with a 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, there are some players who felt the 65-game requirement in the postseason awards was too high. The NBA's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, said, quote, "You're still allowed to miss 20% of the season. People pay to go, and they want to see their stars play." Brian, it's all about the fans.
True enough, Allie. Thanks.
Now, there is such length and fluidity. Pascal Siakam, opportunistic on the drive.
You know, Doris, the last few years, Siakam has gotten back to attacking the rim like he once did.
To me, B.A., that's where he's at his best. He's got such length and creativity. You don't want to have to step in his path as a defender. Listen, he knows he's got to shoot the 3, but go to your first strength.
The 3 is up. The Pacers again can't hit. Philadelphia leading by 12. Drummond passes to George. Siakam, right side. And then Turner with the dunk.
Now that's called positioning, and Turner has the verticality to make it easy.
Pass to Embiid. 27 seconds left in the half. Hey, he's looking good so far. 4 for 8 from the field.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
Siakam, no stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a 3-point play. That's on Joel Embiid. This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Yeah, free throws were an issue for him in their last contest. He just couldn't find the mark.
Pass to Embiid. It's George on the wing. 4 seconds left. Shoots over Nesmith. And so it's Philadelphia. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The flow of the game. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the 3rd quarter. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, you look at Joel Embiid. He's playing really well right now.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
George out there with Maxey. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Oubre in at the 3. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. All right, Doris, you look at the criteria for traveling in the NBA. You think it's called often enough?
You know, B.A., I'm not sure the answer to that. It's amazing to me the speed with which these officials have to make the calls. Sometimes you go back and watch it, what looks like a travel is not, or what's not called a travel is. This is actually a harder issue than people think.
Oh, rejected by Drummond. Stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Here's Turner, and then Turner with the dunk.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
Maxey on the wing. He's guarded by Nembhard. Here's Embiid. Embiid just too tall inside.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
Pacers trail by 8. Right around a minute and a half played in the 3rd quarter. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Nembhard outside, going inside. Rebound by Philadelphia. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Embiid. Now here's Drummond. He's guarded by Nembhard. Drummond inside. And that one drops. And now it's a 10-point Philadelphia lead.
Well, this is where Drummond does the vast majority of his work. He's got a lot of moves in the low post.
Turner, a screen on George. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
Indiana ball.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana.
And there's never been any question about the value of Embiid's defense. And as one of his teammates, it's a great feeling to have that kind of defender beside you.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Siakam, the pass to Nembhard. Back to Siakam. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Maxey, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that to me is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul. Gordon, he's checked in for Drummond.
First team foul. Now into the line of
picked it out of midair. And here comes the break. Back to Siakam. Pass to Turner. Siakam, right side. Here's Nembhard. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Maxey passes to Embiid. To the middle. Gordon can't hit. Pacers trail by 12. All right, Doris, where do you think Halliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Well, he's certainly, BA, got to be near the top of the list. Number one, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Here's Turner. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. Turner's got 15 points.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Inside, here's Oubre. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the 76ers lead by 14.
You see the athleticism and the length. Oubre able to get his shot off inside. That's a high percentage look for that young man.
And here's Turner from the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. And the jam by George.
Oh, yes, sir. PG making it look easy.
Pacers trail by 16. Up top, Nembhard. Maxey covering. It's stolen by Oubre. Here we go. Here's Embiid. He goes up, and Embiid throws it down.
Getting out in transition. Love to see this hustle from Embiid.
Down low. Kicks it out to Siakam. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. So it's Philadelphia now. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in its center. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward position. And certain guys are just solid with what they do. Doris, I think that applies to Andrew Nembhard.
Yeah, I think it does, BA, because whenever he's out there, there's this steadying presence he brings. And that is while competing at a high level on the defensive end. His competitive toughness might be his best attribute.
For 3, Maxey. Indiana with a rebound. Turner's got 4 rebounds in the game. Siakam against George. Pass to Mathurin. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And here's Turner from the arc. Another 3 for Indiana.
Boy, it's really special watching Miles Turner put it all together on the offensive end. He's doing work right now.
Here's George. And the jam by George.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Oubre against Siakam. A good look from Turner. Again, Indiana.
Well, this is the versatility that Miles Turner brings to the table. A big man who can knock down shots from the mid-range.
Kicks it to George. And then Embiid with the dunk.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. That's tipped. Turner against Embiid. George for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. On the wing, Nembhard. No good with the triple.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Yeah, and Embiid is smart to keep his options open. No reason he has to complete every play.
And the basket by Siakam.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
George passes to Embiid. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Embiid's got 11 in the second half.
And we know Embiid has this kind of touch from deep. Nice triple.
Out left to the wing. And here's Turner from the arc. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. 3-pointer.
Boy, a wide-open shot for Bot. That is one.
Embiid from outside. Mathurin with a rebound. Pacers trail by 16. Here's Turner, and then Turner with the dunk.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
Fires for 3. Indiana with a rebound. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
Yeah, great work on the interior. Halliburton, easy work inside.
For 3, George gets the 3-ball to go. And the 76ers lead by 15.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the 76ers.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score it like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Joel Embiid.
He played big all night, relentless on the glass, just helping his team in the possession battle. Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Here's Turner. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
Yeah, looking like a veteran running the screen and roll. Halliburton understands how to break down defenses.
And George launches it from deep. The rebound by Turner. And here's Indiana now, trailing by 13. Nembhard with it, guarded now by Maxey. Nembhard, good. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For 3, George. The rebound by Turner. And here are the Pacers now. Halliburton with the ball. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his third personal.
Kelly Oubre picks one up.
I mean, he can do it all. Shoot, facilitate. Great skills for the young Halliburton.
That's his third.
And he makes both free throws. Siakam against George. Fires from deep. No good there. And so it's Philadelphia with the W. This hard, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Reality's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.